everyone. Today I'm going to do that grouping I told you about in the update book reading. The four, what was it again? Always have my book on hand. The 4 groups of behavioral disturbances in borderline disorder. Today I'm going to do group 1 and group 2. Group 1 is poorly regulated emotions and group 2 is impulsivity. So group 1, which I suffer from all of these, all 3 of these, which is hyperreactive, hyper-emotional, and hypersensitive. With the first one, hyperreactive, I do tend to overreact horribly. I mean, like a lot. Hyper-emotional, obviously the roller coaster of emotions, roller coaster being up and down your highs and lows, which I'm going to talk more about in another video. And hypersensitive, obviously everybody should know what hypersensitive is. It's where you're overly sensitive, you know, very touchy. Somebody just looks at you wrong and it's like, crap, shouldn't have done that. The next part is anxiety. I suffer from anxiety extremely bad. I'm only now being able to go out on my own. I needed somebody to come with me, even just to go to the grocery store or to the convenience store. I would have to bring my daughter with me. I suffer from extreme social anxiety, or GAD, which is generalized anxiety disorder. The next one is anger, and that's inappropriate anger like overreacting, which is hyperreactive, being sarcastic, everybody around you having to walk on eggshells. The last subcategory or subgroup in group 1 is chronic emptiness. And I suffer from this a lot. This is when I'm just going to read what I've written down here. Sense of emptiness is often accompanied by feelings of boredom and loneliness. Well, chronic feelings of emptiness can also lead to a lot of other things, right? It can lead to self-harm, which could be overeating and stuff like that, which actually brings us to group 2, impulsivity. I'm just going to read a section in the book, just a quick little paragraph here, just to make it a little bit easier to understand. Those people with borderline disorder who are very impulsive tend to have a much worse prognosis than those who are not as impulsive. Research suggests that impulsivity in people with borderline disorder is the result of an imbalance between the neutral system, nerve cell pathways that control specific behaviors, and regulatory emotions, impulse control, and reasoning. Research has also shown that impulsive behavior is present to some degree in most people with borderline disorder. With that said, and I just lost my page. That was kind of silly of me. Where was I? Right there. impulsivity that hurts is the subgroup. Now, impulsivity that hurts can be binge eating, self-harm, like cutting. It can also be, I'm just going to take these off. It can also be drugs and alcohol. It can be overspending, like being reckless with spending, or promiscuity. I have had all of those in my life. Unfortunately, I'm not proud of it, but a lot of promiscuity. But that's also because I have a fear of abandonment. I have father issues, which cause me to be very impulsive as well. And then there's recurrent suicidal behavior. Where are we here? Gestures, threats, and self-mutilating behavior. What do I have written down here? See paragraph 1. Yeah, basically, it's very self-explanatory. You could be doing it to seek attention. You could be doing it just to gain control of a situation. You can do it for the actual purpose of committing suicide. It all depends on the person, the situation, stuff like that. For me, the last time I tried to commit suicide, it wasn't to commit suicide, it wasn't to gain control of a situation, it wasn't any of that. What it was me trying to sleep. That's all I wanted to do, was just go to sleep. And it caused me a lot of problems, so. But that is group 1 and 2 out of 4. Now, I will try to get up another video with 3 and 4 as soon as possible. But don't think it's going to be up in the next couple of days, because I've got to read, but I've also got a lot of stuff going on my day-to-day life so far, so it's going to be a very busy week for me this week as well. Like I said in my last video, I believe I said it, I got to go see my psychiatrist. I've got Children's Aid coming all on Monday. Then I have to go to a medic on Tuesday and get my shots. Talk to them about my medication. That could be changing again. Who knows? But it's going to be quite a long haul for a week. So if I don't get the next video up in the next couple of days, it will be up by the weekend, I promise. That I can guarantee. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Hopefully. Until then, I will see you in the next video. I'll try to do an update as soon as I can, even if it's just a minute worth one, alright? Talk to you all in the next video. Bye bye.